Good morning, or good afternoon, I should say. Welcome to Inspirations by Terry. Hopefully, everyone is doing well and having a wonderful day. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm here to inspire you, to point you back to the Most High Yah, to let you know that we cannot or be anything without Him. If you are a return viewer, thank you for your continued support. I appreciate you. And like, subscribe, and share. Today, I want to talk to you guys about colorism. Colorism in our community. I see my phone keep going in it with colors. I don't know. I think it's dying. I don't know if you can see that or not, but I'm sorry. It's going in and out. Colorism in our community. It's been here forever, still going on. And the reason why I want to talk about this, and I hope that this is not, I think I'm allowed to talk about this because I saw it on YouTube. So I want to use it for educational purposes. So just so y'all know that I'm not trying to cause any confusions, but I was watching Erica Campbell's daughter, Krista. Her name is Krista. Pretty little thing. Well, she's not little anymore. She's a young lady. But I was watching them share about something that she was going through. I guess when she was going away to school or when she was growing up in school, how she was bullied, or how they talked about her based on her skin color and based on her weight, right? And I don't know if you guys are familiar with her, and I'm not trying to make her the topic of the conversation, but the reason why I'm talking about this is because of what I heard in that little podcast that they did. I used to watch Mary, or the House of Mary, whatever you called it, when they had the reality TV show, and Krista was the oldest. Beautiful. I mean, just beautiful, like a mix of Warren and Erica. She was just precious to me. Beautiful. And when I heard her talking the other day about, her skin color and how, people prefer lighter over darker, and her mother's very light and her father's very dark. And she said, well, Mom, even you, when you were younger, you said how all the boys liked you. And I could just hear like something coming from inside where she just really felt like it was a privilege. Like it was a privilege, and it was better to be lighter. And I know that colorism is real. I faced it in my life. I have been targeted from certain people because of the color of my skin. And one thing that I want to share is that we have to teach our children. We have to be in our children's ears and in our children's learning more than anyone else, because this is something that's instilled in them at a very young age, and that will carry on through life if it's not caught, corrected. And even when you find yourself correcting it or catching it, it's still something that's there, that's been programmed into our minds. And we have to debunk it. We have to rethink it. We have to renew our minds. And how do we renew our minds? We renew our minds with the word of the Most High Yah. And that is the only way you're going to be able to take authority over that spirit of inferiority because of your skin color, or because of thinking lighter, whiter is better. We all know that our world has been colonized, and the ones that have not been colonized were enslaved, and it still exists today, whether it's with chains, or it's a mental system or a legal system, it's still alive and well today. When our colonizers were all controlled by the Roman Empire, and then when that disintegrated and other little kingdoms, all were scrambling for power, Portugal, Spain, Belgium, Russia, all those places that, were scrambling for power are a part of the Roman Empire. They're all a part of that. And they all were scrambling for a position of power when the Roman Empire fell. So now, when they came to colonize Africa, and they came thinking they're superior and that they had the authority to come and see these black people with big noses and big lips and dark skin and say, well, we're going to, the gods told us that we can take these people and enslave them. So they brought us to the West and told us that we were less than them, that we were not human, that our skin was, our dark skin was despicable and it wasn't good, and our hair was kinky and it wasn't good. They just demoralized us as a people, not only with just the enslavement, but just the brainwashing across the board through mass media, through magazines, through videos, through television shows, through books, through education, through so many things. It has been coming to us for years and years and years and years and centuries, and so long that we actually believe that lighter is better. We really believe that. We really, really believe that. We believe it so much so that we have our men leaving their counterparts, their equal, not equal, but I'm saying as far as a relationship, their equal partner, to be with a white woman because they think that their kids are going to be beautiful. Their kids are not going to have kinky hair. Their kids are not going to have dark skin. Their kids are going to be more superior than if I had children with someone just like me. It's been brainwashed into us that our women now are marrying the white man because they want their children to be beautiful, because they think beauty comes from a skin color. That's not beautiful. That's not what beauty is. Beauty is not about your skin color. Beauty is about the things that lie within your heart. And I know that we say that, but I don't believe that we really believe that. We have to believe that. We have to know that it has nothing to do with our skin color. I remember, growing up, they would have sayings like, if you were if you were dark skinned, the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. If you ain't dark, there just ain't no use. And they had the little sayings for the light skinned people, and so there was always like this competition thing going on because they never wanted us to be free. And how do you get free? You get free in your mind. And it is something that has to be renewed, and it cannot be from the same people who oppressed us. So that means that we're going to have to not believe what we see in the mass media. We have to deprogram ourselves about what we saw on TV, because they always put the white in front of us. They always put light in front of us, even when they used to make the rap videos. And I think they still do it today, but now I think that darker skin is more acceptable. In their eyes, it's always been acceptable because that's your skin and that's what you're in. And whatever the skin is that you're in, you have to love it and you have to embrace it. I don't care from high yellow to dark, 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 dark. All the variations in between is beautiful, is beautiful. And whatever you have come to, whatever the Most High has given you in that, in your skin, love it. You can't change it. You can't, well, you can change it because I have seen, and I'm still seeing now, musicians and movie stars and people, even in the church arena, that are lightening their skin, singing the gospel, almost like saying to the Most High Yah that, I'm not good enough. You didn't do me right, because they're lightening their skin. Their children are marrying white. So somewhere in that household, colorism was a major issue, because I believe that when you're proud of who you are, you don't go outside of your race. I don't care for whatever reason, you do not do that. That is a no-no, and it's happening on a large scale. I don't care who says or thinks that I'm racist. I don't care, because I'm not. But I do care because there's a whole community of Hebrew men and women who are suffering, thinking that whiter, lighter, brighter is better. And that is a lie. Lighter, brighter is not better. Darker, barker is not better. Medium, whatever is not better. Everything is beautiful. Everything is beautiful. Everything the Most High created is beautiful. I don't care what you look like. You're beautiful. Everything He created for a purpose and for a reason. We have to get rid of our stinking thinking and know that we were fearfully and wonderfully made from the Most High Yah. And whatever He chose to put us in, whatever earth suit, this is just flesh, that when we die, it's going back to the dust. Whatever the suit that He chose for us, He chose it for a reason. So you need to embrace it. So you can be depressed and go somewhere and sit and pout all you want. You can go and buy all these creams to lighten your skin, and now have problems when you go out into the sun. Your skin turns red because you're messing with your pigmentation. You can't win. So you might as well embrace who you are and love who you are and know that you're beautiful already. And I don't know if Krista by any chance will see this video, but Krista, I want to tell you, girl, you are beautiful. You are a beautiful young lady. And I don't know how to just let you know that it has nothing to do with your size. It has nothing to do with your skin color. Beauty comes from within. And whoever is going to love you, be it friends, be it a boyfriend, a husband, cousins, mother, father, sisters, brother, it's not going to be about what you look like. It's going to be about what's inside of you. And if they can't accept you for who you are, then guess what? They're not a part of your little crew. They're not a part of your circle. And you keep it pushing so you can get around people who make you feel good with the skin that you're in, and the people who embrace you for who you are with no changes that need to be made. That's love. That's acceptance. And that's what you want, and that's who you want to be around. People who love you just as you are, for who you are, and not because they want you to be different. And if you're out here and you're lightening your skin because you think that's beautiful, that's sick. And then your children are watching you, that's not good. And it's very, very, very prominent here in Africa where I'm at. I mean, every store I go into, they have all these bleaching creams, this, that, lightening skin. Before I thought it was like, against the law and it was prohibited, but I think it's okay now, because I see it in the stores and I see people's skin color, and I see where, their face is lighter and then their neck is dark and their hands are dark, because they want to be accepted, or think that is the reason to, they can get into film, which Hollywood makes it that if you're lighter, they give you more parts, they cast you into more roles. But who wants to be a part of that? Look at all the weirdness that's going on. Look at all the sacrifices that you have to make for your soul to even get casted. You have to degrade yourself and go through all kind of rituals, humiliation, and you'll never be the same after it. It's not worth it, people. It's not worth it. And I know that, it's hard to hear this, but it's a reality, and we have to teach our children at a young age. We have to tell them over and 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 over again how beautiful they are, how wonderful they are, just the way that they are, and that society is not our bar or our standard for beauty. It's very well the opposite. The Bible is our standard for beauty. And because he said in his word, the Most High said in Psalms 139:14, it says, I will praise thee, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Marvelous are thy works, and that my soul knoweth right well. It's saying that we are fearfully and wonderfully made. That means that he took pride in the way he chose to make you, to the way he chose to create you. He said it's and marvelous are his works. Marvelous, not mediocre, but marvelous are the works of the Most High Yah. Marvelous. So know, whomever you are, whether you're light skinned, whether you're dark skinned, whether you're medium, whether you're caramel, that you are fearfully and wonderfully made, and you are beautiful. You are beautiful, and you are beautiful. And if a guy only wants you because of the color of your skin, that is not the guy for you. Next. No, there will be no bleaching. No, we're not into that. We're not into this and we're not into that. And that's not our standard of beauty. We are who we are. We're embracing our coils. We're embracing our kinkiness. We're embracing our everything that we were created to be, because we were made fearfully and wonderfully by the Most High Yah. Embrace it. Rock your hair, whether it's an inch, 2 inches, 3 inches, 4 inches, whatever it may be. Stop wasting your money and stop wasting your time with all these weaves and all this money that we waste looking for this external beauty, when the beauty is within you all along. It's not about how long your hair looks. It's not about that. It's not about all these external lashes and all this fake stuff that we're always trying to obtain something. Save your money and use it on something good, like taking a trip and taking your kids on vacation, taking your kids and showing them something that makes them proud of who they are. And I'm talking to my Hebrew people, but this is for everyone, but I'm really talking to my Hebrew men and women. It's time for us to start loving and elevating our minds and stop this stinking thinking and renew our minds with the word of the Most High Yah, and don't think that everything next to whiteness is rightness, because it's not. You're right. You're the original. You are the original. Embrace who you are today. And I'm going to leave it at that. I love you guys. And thank you for tuning in. And whoever you are, know that you are fearfully and wonderfully made, and you are beautiful. And there's only one you. Can't change who you are. So you have to love yourself, because you are who you are. Embrace it and go ahead and be happy. Go ahead and live your life. Okay? Be blessed and have a wonderful day. Bye.